All right, we're here with Cassius Marsh, who of course played for the Bears a few years ago at the famous moment in Pittsburgh.
Let's talk about it. Come on, break it down.
Let's talk about it.
Here's why I wanted to talk about it. I was the pool reporter that had to talk to Tony Correnti after that game and ask him the questions.
Oh my God! How did he? I didn't ever watch any interviews. I had no idea. I didn't want to even look into it.
So the way it works is whenever something like that happens, there's one reporter at the game that's allowed to talk to refs. It's not like he does a video or anything. And I happen to be the reporter for that game, so I asked him all the questions like first of all, what did you call?
Yeah.
Like why did you think it was taunting?
Yeah.
And then why did you not call it until like after the hip bump or whatever it was that he did to you?
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
He didn't really have a good explanation.
Probably not. He retired after that. So, it's a good way. The league protected him pretty nicely.
What is your memories of like just how that all played out?
I mean, it was honestly, bro, I had no idea that the hip thing had happened or whatever. I had no idea. I got to the sideline. I didn't know the flag could possibly be on me because I was like, I didn't do anything, So when I got to the sideline and our coach was just like cussing me out. You know what the funny part about that is? I had no interactions with that coach because I had just got there, so I had never spoken to this man before. And
Are you talking about the head coach?
No.
Ganzi, wasn't it?
No, it was. I think he was like the linebacker coach or something like that. It wasn't our head coach.
Under Nagy, though.
It was under Nagy, yeah. And anyways, I got to the sideline. He just was like ripping me, and I was like, first of all, who are you, and why are you screaming at me? And then I looked at the sideline, I got the flag, and I was like, damn, I really had no idea what I was really shook. I just didn't know what I did wrong. And I still don't really know what I did wrong. The league doesn't have an explanation for it either. So it was what it was, man. I thought it was a funny moment. It sucks that we lost that game, though. I mean, I hate to. Any player hates to have a penalty that makes your team lose or helps, contribute to your team losing. So,
if there was any benefit that came from it, though, it was a high-profile game, Monday Night Football. Yeah. Pretty much everyone unanimously was like, okay, this taunting rule has gotten out of control to the point, because if anybody missed it, he just made a sack and then got up and celebrated, happened to be facing the wrong direction where you're like looking at the Steelers bench, and they called you for taunting. Yeah. So
I remember feeling sorry for you at the time because I'm like, it's just trying to prove that you can make the team. Yeah. That's what it felt like to me. But,
it was. I mean, it was my first week there. I was able to make some plays and stuff, and it was good, And it was what it was, bro. You know what I mean? Crazy moment. Refs do what refs do.
At least they relax those taunting calls.
Yeah.
You got to do a lot now to get one. What are you up to now?
Man, I'm enjoying life after ball, running my business, Cash Cards Unlimited. We do trading cards, so we work with like Fanatics to do all the sports cards, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, all that stuff, memorabilia. So yeah, man, it's been fun running that business, learning how to be a CEO, and just transitioning out of the league and go back to school. You know what I mean? Just doing all the adulting type things. You know what I mean? Trying to continue to be great. With my life after ball, and just enjoying it, man. I'm blessed. I have my son. He's 4 years old. Light of my life, man. He's amazing. Hi, Cassius. I love you. Yeah, man. I'm blessed, man. Living life.
Give the tattoo journey. How did it start? How did you get to where you're at today? People are always curious. I'm curious.
Yeah. So my mom would not let me get tattooed before I turned 18. She wasn't letting it happen, and so I turned 18, and the next day I was getting tattooed. I started with my triceps. I did my initials on my triceps, and then, just never really stopped. Every time I think that I might be done, I see like an artist or like a style or something that I'm like, ooh, like I kind of want to, you know what I mean? I kind of want that in it. And I actually had that happen recently. I met this artist that has like a very unique style. And anyways, man, I love getting tattooed. I love the artistic side of it, you know what I mean? And it's become a part of my identity, which I don't really mind, you know? I think tattoos are a beautiful thing. If you like tattoos, then, you know, it's cool. I also respect people who have no tattoos, you know? They resisted the urge. I feel like that's something, you know, those people should be proud of, you know?
My
Tattoos?
story,
I don't. I've resisted the urge. I never had the urge.
my story, because similar thing with my mom. My mom said no tattoos, but her thing was ever.
Yeah,
And,
mine too.
And so I love tattoos though. I don't have anything against them at all. But she passed away back in 2009, so I'm just sort of like, you know what? I'm going to honor that.
Yeah.
I'm going to honor that the rest
Take
of
care
my
of
life. But do you have like one or two that's your favorite?
So on the back of my calf right here is my son's handprint right there.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's my favorite right there.
Yeah. That's super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And you're here with Cameo too.
4-year-old.
Yes, dude, Cameo. Yeah. So I'm not actively doing things with Cameo, but that was my first real big introduction to business. It was my first investment, and it was by far my best investment. And I love the company. Shout outs to Steven Galanis, he's out here. Shout outs to Martin Blenko. Those guys, I was actually a part of that company. I was part of the reason that the company was founded. I was the first talent and everything. So to see where it's gotten to now is pretty amazing. It's really, really cool to be a part of stuff like that.
It reminds me, I got a Cameo on my queue I got to knock out before the end of the day.
You better knock that out, or they will get after you, bro.
I know, you
will.
can't miss them. There's like a streak, and you don't want the streak to end.
The streak is good, though, you know? Who doesn't like a good streak, you know?
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Cal Ripken right there.
Yeah, that's exactly it, 100%.
Yeah, my
He's
streak's
Cal
like-
Ripken like I'm Next Crosby,
That's
right?
exactly right.
100%.
Is that what people say that to you?
I just got it, literally. I mean, it's the first time that I've gotten it today. And then, also I saw Jake Long today, and he's kind of like the originator of like the, talented, athletic, like tatted, white-skinned guy, you know what I mean? And I looked up to him in a big way. He's one of my favorite players. And it's actually the first time I was able to meet him. We did that little Spider-Man meme thing, and it was good. It was good.
That reminds me, you had that sick sack celebration.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
That was. You still do that?
Absolutely. It's
No.
like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike.
Can we see it?
You want me to bust
Can
it
we
out
see
right
it?
now?
It was one of my favorites.
Okay, I'm stepping back.
About that show. Norm said I've been screaming on you guys. But that's one thing. But I'm excited. What did you see? Turning, jump up and down.
Cardinal almost died right there.
I was right there.
Hey, man, it's good seeing you again.
Hey, congrats on all your success.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
We all silly like the mayor.